Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Thanks for popping in. Man, it's been a while again. But finally, guys, I moved into a new house. I have my very own office now. I finally set everything up. And I think this now can, become a place where I don't have to leave from anymore. So it's exciting because I can finally, set up my streaming studio. How's everybody doing? Hey Joseph, hey Shady, hey Fins and Fangs, hey that guy, hey Andrea, hey Toon. I hope we are all ready for some scary videos, or at least hope that they are a little bit scary. We're gonna browse a few nice episodes tonight and gonna see what we can find. I hope everybody will be a little bit entertained. Thank you, Lonnie. Thank you. How's it going, Michael? Hi. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, and finally was the time to shoot the trigger. Thank you, Joseph. I feel so much better. I'm walking out again, now I have it like a nice little space, like I'm doing it in the garden outside, can tan, like just have way more room, and other stuff has been taken care of, so I feel way more refreshed. And I'm finally able to do like my regular content again as well, which was not always possible for the last 2 months. There was so much going on. I couldn't tell you all if I wanted to, because I would probably forget half of it. Hey Kim, how's it going? Hope you're doing just fine. And I think we finally can get into a healthy live stream rhythm. I know I've said that I think 3 months ago, when there was like the last live stream. In my head I was like, yep, gonna do it again in a week. And then, yeah, life happened, right? But now, the move has been taken care of. That's good, Kim. Progress is always good. Hey, Cold Eye. How's it going? Hope you're doing super well. As I was just saying, I am in my new office. It's all soundproofed. It was so echoey in here, I could not talk. Like, it's inside. It's not a big room, but there's like glass doors, and just the way this room, I guess, was built, it was just really hard to talk and to record without like weird echoey stuff. In terms of sound, is it okay? Can you guys hear me well? We will see how everything will go once we are watching the videos, which hopefully will happen any moment. Thank you, Spice. Yeah. It was a big step. Like I'm super happy. Perfect, Joseph. I'm super happy to hear that. Thanks for confirming that for me. It was just the right time now, because now I have like the security of, okay, I can finally build my stuff. I'm also building a podcast set right now in the basement, because I have a nice basement that is not being used. And, I want to start like a scary police encounter podcast where we dive into the scariest documented police cases with hopefully good footage. And we will discuss it. Like, I will discuss it, since I don't have a co-host yet, and I'm not planning on having one for the start. Maybe that might change. But I think that would also be something cool. Just to have a little bit more variety when it comes to the content, right? So, yeah, super excited. Good stuff's happening. Getting back into the groove and stuff, right? So, once again, thanks all for popping in and checking this one out, as this is kind of a, let's say, not a new thing, but now we're getting back into the groove. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hey, Robert. Yeah, Kim. It's time for some new content ideas, and I'm going to test them. And if they don't roll, we're just going to test different other formats. And we stick, of course, with the things that people like and tune in for regularly. So, yeah, fingers crossed that it will all go well. Oh yeah, look at that cute little lava lamp in the back. Isn't that cute? It's basically standing, I think, on a parcel that I haven't even unpacked yet, but it will be done very soon. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you, James. Thank you so much. Yeah, I couldn't be happier that this is finally, done. This took forever, so much stress, so much other stuff to take care of, but now hopefully, it's time. Yeah, Locura, I will bring the live reacts back, and it's actually, the plan is to bring them back tomorrow. I also have to travel tomorrow, so I hope to finish the first episode. I might bring the rating back. That's actually a really nice idea. So maybe if things go right and I can get everything done, you can expect a new episode of me reacting to new scary videos on the channel on Friday night, I hope. And then next week we go to the scary police and security encounters, as we are actually always doing now, which is great because consistency is important for me, because there's just so much stuff going on, and I'm finally back in a healthier, consistent rhythm. And that was pretty hard to get back to that, and I'm happy we are. Thank you, Gerald. Yeah, you know, I think they can be improved upon with new graphics, and maybe we get some animations going. Hey, Jeanette, good to see ya. And I'm pretty sure we'll get that done as time goes by. But it's important to get the show rolling again. I think that's the most important, and we are right there where we need to be for that. Awesome, that guy. Well, very welcome. Halloween special, Joseph. Oh, we're gonna do such a good Halloween special, I hope. Again, new house, you know, don't have to move around. I know, like it just is, you know, I was renting before. I mean, many people do, right? You guys know, and then, you know, the landlord at some point wanted to sell, and you know how all that goes. So, you know, it was always this, like, you just never knew, you know. So, and then life happened, and I was always like, because I have so many channels to tend to nowadays, you know, like the two frostmare channels, then I have the German ones, then I'm doing another little project on the side, you know, and now since the move I can focus on my work again and doing the live gaming. Yeah, Kim, I miss live horror games. You know, maybe we can alternate. Maybe this Wednesday night can become our new... You know what, I was also thinking, it would maybe be sometimes nice to stream a little bit earlier, because for me right now, it's sometimes hard to, you know, juggle the work, juggle family life, and then I want to do live streams too. And I don't always want to be burned out and super tired and stuff, you know. I'm like, would people watch when I stream a little bit earlier in the day sometimes? I guess I need to test that, because we don't know. Hey, John, how's it going, my friend? Thank you, T, and welcome to the modding squad. I'm so happy to have you. It's 11 p.m. for Kim. Well, it's 9 p.m. here in Alberta. So, yeah, there you go. Way later for you than for me. So, we'll see how that'll go, I guess. Well, I'm super excited. Hey, Marta. Sorry, just sorry, a little Brazilian flags. Hope you're having a wonderful night. 5 a.m. Friday. Oh yeah, you're from Germany. I completely forgot, but I still remember it. So let's see. We start with the scary videos tonight, and we hopefully. Hey, Coffee, how's it going? How's it going? Greetings to California. We start with the scare videos again tonight, and oh, that is so nice. Thank you, Socrates. I'm appreciating your viewership. Very, very nice of you. Tonight we just have a few videos from different channels again. You know, if you've been part of the last live stream, which was like 3 months ago, if you can believe it, we watched just a few different compilations on Alexei 2.0. He's basically compiling all the other great ghost narrators, which I love. You know, it's just a nice mix of everything. Then we have Scary Comp, and we have the Creepy Vids, which we laughed about hard. Brave Balls with the $5 super chat. Well, thank you so much, my friend. And it's actually funny. I don't think on this screen I have the alert box open. Oh no! I mean, you normally deserve a nice little pop-up. It might never come now. I'm so sorry. I will fix this for next time, but I appreciate it so much. I hope you have been pretty well too. And Kim with the $2. Oh, that one came through now. Well, thank you, Kim. We might get that like twice. That's funny. Wow, thank you, Kim. I missed you guys too. Again, I always miss doing this, but it was just so hard, you know, before moving finally to squeeze it in every week, because I was just so overwhelmed. But now to new beginnings, as they always say, right? You know, Bunny, I thought about that. Maine is really like intriguing to me, and maybe I can link up with Kent again. He's just says there's so much going on in his life, so much going on in my life. I think it's been Man, it's been 1.5 years, almost 2 years maybe since I talked to Kent. It's unfortunate. See, oh, so Cold Eye, me too. Again, like you've heard, I moved. You know, like I finally am in my own house now, and it was just there was so much going on in private life. Now things finally calmed down. This month, I'm still like putting everything up. You know, like Bill, we're unpacking still everything, but now life will get more normal. That's all that matters, because I can concentrate on, you know, the content. Because, yeah, I'm missing doing those things a lot too. It was always fun to play the horror games too, but I feel like the scary videos, people, like, I can reach a bigger audience with it. So, we'll see how things go. Time, right? So, once again, thank you so much for everybody tuning in. I'm pretty sure we get a few more people once we get the show rolling. And I would say, why not start with Alexape 2.0, that's like the channel name, with real scary videos on TikTok. And we're just gonna, you know, see what we see. Thank you, Spicy Dame. I try. Let's just shoot over to our video scene, actually. There we go. And yeah, we kick the night off. No kidding, Socrates. I would say that too. I think that is actually accurate. Yes, Booney, so true. And I finally am at that point again in my life. It's been a long time since it's been that way, so I'm really appreciative of that. So, yeah, guys, we will answer chat while we roll. Let's dive into the real scary videos on TikTok. I have not seen any of those videos. It's just random. So some might not be great. Some might be even better than the other ones. And some might be really good. So we'll see. Again, those are compilations of all kind of creators. They use like every kind of creator. And if I remember the voice, recognize the voice, I will of course shout them out. So let's go, guys. Let's dive in. And please let me know if the audio levels will be fine once the show's rolling. Because the setup is new too. Like everything's new. The lava lamp is new, right? So let's see how it goes. We'll see, John. I hope so. Let's go. Ooh, oh, was the depths of despair.
And Lewis started hearing many strange noises.
That's depths of despair. Okay.
He works at an external warehouse of a club, and just recently, many employees reported hearing strange noises inside the place. They didn't pay much attention to it at first, but the sounds quickly grew louder and more consistent. So on one of his shifts, Lewis decides to head down into this part of the warehouse alone after hearing some sounds, and pulls his phone out to capture this.
I have not heard of Lewis before. Seems to be Spanish.
No sé qué.
And we have subtitles.
Pero donde más escuché es allá arriba y la neta me están temblando las piernas para subir.
Hey,
no,
Shane.
No mames. Algo se está moviendo allá arriba. No mames.
I've seen this video actually. I think I featured it even.
No mames. ¿Qué fue eso?
You all see that shadow pop over?
No mames. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué fue eso? No mames. No mames. Esto fue lo que se movió.
So I don't know if you've seen, but that shirt actually moved over. I don't know if you will see it again, but take a look at it here. It's really interesting.
No mames, ¿qué fue eso?
Maybe we missed it, I'm sorry.
Algo se
Let's
está
do it
moviendo.
again. Oh, there it was. And I skipped over it. Sorry.
Me
I
están
think this is a
temblando.
really cool, creepy video.
Algo se está moviendo allá arriba. No mames.
See? The video gets pulled by an unseen force.
Las orejas hasta calientes.
The cat moves too. I did not even see that.
Aquí nadie tiene acceso.
Yeah.
O sea, no sube nadie. O sea, ahorita les voy a enseñar que no hay nada. Nada ni nadie aquí.
Reminds me a little bit of the early days of Kent when he had like the shadow shirts move in his house.
De hecho, esta está como cerrada. Aquí no hay nada. Miren aquí desde. No mames.
And somebody
¿Qué fue eso?
threw a tape roll.
No mames.
Of course, it's always hard to say.
La verdad es que esta luz que está acá fue la que me hizo
if it is faked, right? It's always possible, but in those cases, the depths of Mexico are always intriguing. Yeah, locura, no kidding.
Mames. No mames. ¿Qué fue eso?
See, yeah, the popping shadow. I doubt that we will get a repeat here. But there was a shadow head peeking.
Objects move around on their own, and behind a closed
actually
door, a dark shadow figure is seen peeking out at him. Lewis then runs out of there in a panic.
The ceremony held.
Nice cut, I loved it. Alright, so the curious thing about this is that there's a lot of activity going on in different rooms, I find, right?
No mames.
This is like the tip of the iceberg. When something, see this? Can you see my mouse? You can't see my mouse, that's wonderful. When this thing just peeks behind the corner, like in the classic ghosty way. Now, many people believe that there could be some truth to it. It has something to it, but it could also be a friend, right? It's always hard to say.
And behind a closed door, a dark shadow
Yes,
peeking
Bunny,
out at him.
it's so true.
Lewis then runs out of there in a panic.
So,
The ceremony held intimately in the couple's
and now we're
Philadelphia
back
apartment
to
seemed
slapped
perfectly
ham.
ordinary at first glance, but upon
Let's
closer
see.
inspection, something truly unsettling emerges.
Oh, yeah, look at the picture.
In the background, clearly visible in a wall-mounted mirror, is an eerie grey face,
Mhm.
completely out of place compared to everyone else in the room.
Yeah, that is out
According
of
to the
place.
OP, this mysterious extra face didn't show up in any other wedding photos, only in this one unsettling image.
Very strange, right? Yeah, slept ham, great guys. I've done when was that? Like we did a video together like 4 years ago. Really good guys. This is Where Is This Guy? Those are nice filler videos to transition between scenes. I don't really think they have much meaning.
She was working in a haunted nursing
See?
home when she hears this.
That's Dark
Nursing
Moose,
Sarah
man.
explains that ever since she started working at this specific nursing home, she's been avoiding working alone since she would always hear strange, inexplicable noises and see wheelchairs moving around the building. One day, Sarah finds herself having to work this shift by herself when the following is captured.
Let's see what was captured, guys.
Muchos ruidos. Oigan, se escucha como que gritaran.
Oh, yeah, there's somebody talking.
Oigan,
Ay, 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 ay.
pues,
Where is that?
ay no,
Oh,
¿qué es eso? Ay,
where was this filmed?
Sarah begins to hear what sounds like a patient screaming, coming from somewhere in an empty
A hospital?
nursing home. Then Sarah
Oh,
feels
nursing
someone
home.
touch her shoulder as she sees a shelf shoved towards the side. She then quickly runs back to the main level. Now, if this alone wasn't enough to fully convince Sarah to quit, it wasn't until she looked over the footage again that she heard it. When checking the screams, she hears an elderly woman whispering, "I see you."
oigan,
Very clear, right?
She felt
I
a
mean,
hand touch her. Could this disembodied voice be the lost soul of a deceased patient lurking the halls of this nursing home?
a creepy thought, if so.
Let me know what you
Ooh. Hey,
This is
Terry.
TikToker Kitty K38. She's been on the course.
Oh, wow, guys, have you heard from her? I featured her like 5 years ago. I haven't heard from her in so long.
What's happened is she's done some renovations in the basement of her house in the laundry room.
Really?
And ever since then, it's been some serious haunting. Check it out.
Well, that has been going on for forever. Even in her daughter's bedroom, which was also in the basement.
In the basement, I have clothes to take out of the dryer, so I thought I would.
Wow, it's been a long time.
Okay, clothes can wait. Guys,
What happened?
Laundry room folding laundry, and the toilet in this bathroom just flushed on its own. That has never
Oh.
happened before. That's something new.
Well, that can happen. Like, I've seen that in my house, too.
Hello?
Sometimes. It's the flush, you know.
Hello?
Yeah, it is a little bit low, I agree.
Hello?
Well, the audio is sort of mixed nicely in this video. It's all over the place. What's going on? You see something?
I can feel temperature getting cold. The hairs on the back of my neck are prickling up.
It's only how it starts.
Like there's something again trying to manifest or...
What was that? What did it say? Una Rudi, Tuna Fikiro. I guess this one will stay a mystery.
Plebes, acabó la función. Andan los perros ladre y ladre acá afuera porque dicen que después de las 12.
Two women in Mexico recorded chilling footage of La Llorona, and even the dogs were visibly disturbed. I agree, Kim.
Una señora que no sé qué, de blanco, que fue cadenas, pero nosotras ahorita vimos a los perros y empezamos a oír ruidos y aquí andamos grabando. Para allá, para aquellas ramas, para aquel montorrón, ¿cómo se llama?
So I guess somebody will be screaming in the background.
Sí, salió de ahí del monte. Mira. Ay, mira. Ay, no mames.
Thank you, Ali. I appreciate it so much. That's so nice of you. Thank you.
Mira, lo acerco y se borra, mira.
Oh yeah, there is something.
Uy. No mames. Ay, no.
No mames, indeed.
Ay, no chingues. Mira. Mira. Uy, está gritando.
Oh, that is weird. That is Morphe a little bit. Well, I have no idea what that was. Well, that was even... I mean, maybe it was really... I don't know if it was La Llorona, but it was a little bit weird, right? If it wasn't an idiot under a blanket. Who's to say what it really was? I wouldn't know. And now we transition into Where's the Sky, which never has any context. So, let's just appreciate
As a child, around 6 years old, Anastasia claims she encountered a ghostly figure near Longstreet
She's everywhere,
Tower
Terry.
on the Gettysburg battlefield.
Back on Slapped
This
Ham's
wasn't a
plate.
Civil War spirit, as you might expect. Instead, it was a World War I soldier named John Reich. She vividly recalls the mysterious figure as a hazy man with a greyish hue, slightly transparent, calmly introducing himself as John Reich. The soldier gently warned young
Rambo,
Anastasia to be careful playing on the nearby rock wall, before abruptly vanishing without a trace. What makes this tale even stranger is that just days later,
John
while
Reich.
exploring Gettysburg National Cemetery, young Anastasia excitedly discovered an actual grave belonging
It was yesterday's video, says Tweedle. Well, then I'm kind of feeling bad that it's already on
to
here.
John Reich, confirming to her, and to her alone, that she had indeed encountered a
I agree,
real
Booney.
ghost. But the story doesn't end there.
About a month ago, around Easter, I had taken a
That's Beth Nagel. We all know her, right? I mean, that's an old case. We can definitely watch that.
video of what looked to be like a shadow figure walking around
Yeah,
across the
all
street
right.
in the woods. And it's looking directly out my front window, so it's a little hard not to notice. I initially took the video to send it to my friend, and she thought it was just super creepy.
It is entertaining.
So, I started taking a couple more videos. I posted them on my Facebook, so just my friends and family
Oh,
could
front.
see.
That sounds great. You can send it
And,
over.
This went on for days, and he paces back and forth for hours and hours. Not just for 20 minutes at a time. This is hours and hours and hours and days, weeks. I mean, here we are a month and a half later, and it's been still there. That's been kind of curious. This is the church.
Does anybody know what happened with this case? That I haven't heard from her.
That's directly across the street from my house that I was explaining. This is the area where we see that figure. It just walks back
creepy,
and
Terry.
forth every day,
Look at that.
all day.
It has this shadow here.
Now, I've been over there a couple of times. As I walk up on it, there's just nothing there. Yesterday,
Really, Tweedle?
yesterday was Easter. I went over there.
Like that chick on the video, that one dropped off the internet after that thing came into her house?
But 2 big
I
dogs
was not
that were
aware.
off leash came out, and it was time to go. Then we had the storm, so as soon as we're done with our schoolwork, I
that's
will
creepy,
record
Lakura.
myself going across the street and show you that as you walk
That's
over,
creepy.
you no longer see what appears to be a person pacing back and forth for just hours and hours and days. I think.
No conclusion to this video either, but I'm really intrigued. Maybe I need to look into this case. I really wonder how this ever ended, because it's been so long, right? Oh, and now we're back into somebody's home with poltergeist activity. That looks like fourth wall, perhaps? I think it's fourth wall, the creators of this video. Just the vibe of it. Oh. Alright. It's a poltergeist activity. Oh, thank God, Barney. It is slot banging. Yes, Tweedle. Funny, hey. I mean, we've seen the head, right? Or the shadow figure pop in here. Huh. Oh, that's actually a whole person. Interesting. And ladies and gentlemen, where is the sky? With another completely random snippet of him passing out on the floor.
I'm over at the restaurant right now.
Shooty Moody, look at that. Was that a hand coming? Oh yeah. That's pretty cool.
I'm over at the restaurant right now that's connected to our hotel. The door's been wide open.
Who's that?
And they said they've seen...
Yeah. Terry Dino Nuggets I haven't heard from in ages as well.
Lights going on and off in here.
This sounds like Simon Lockwood.
This is the attic area.
The night guard, you know?
Very narrow stairs, and I just smashed my head on this freaking pipe.
Is it Simon? Is that right? I need to follow up with
Hello? Oh my God.
This must be Simon, 100%. Does he have a new job? Thank you, Elizabeth. Hey, T. Hey, Alice.
There's no one here. There's no one here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay. I'm out. I'm out. Okay. Just leave me alone.
Is that glass?
So cool. I have to follow up with him. I wonder if he has a new job. That's pretty cool.
Plexiglass.
I've never seen this Tweedle. How is this possible? I've never seen this.
Dude, do it.
Oh, yeah. I've seen this one.
Do you hear it echoing?
We have to do it now.
Oh, I need to look into this, Lakura.
Holy Are you? This is insane. Oh.
There's a flashlight in my
That was strange.
Go get the flashlight.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Is that glass?
What the heck was that? We get a replay. Yeah.
I f***ing heard noises. Dude, do it.
Well, Tweedle, I feel like me too, but that Simon Lockhart one, I did like a
Do you hear it echoing?
designated episode.
We have to do it now.
I'm not aware of this particular video. Strange. Look at that.
Holy
So this could be Paradoia, right?
Are you?
Oh, God knows what that was.
This is insane. Oh.
There's
Yeah,
a
look.
flashlight in my backpack.
Because it kind of moves with the camera.
Alright. Let's get you some camera.
What? This
And
was
that
a
made
little
us
bit
more
weird.
like, why isn't he listening to us, you know? So then we're like, come back down here. And then after you come in the room, so I'm expecting you to maybe try to help us. At least be there with us. While we clean up. You know?
Oh, he's with a child.
Greg? Come on, let's fix this.
Okay. Well, I guess. Let's get to the next one. Oh, this was this channel. We already watched this. It's actually... was not a bad compilation. Let's get into another video, right? Oh, we jump straight to, I guess, Depths of Despair again. I have no idea. This was weird. This seemed to have been some poltergeist activity.
In the house, which appears to be haunted. It started out with some banging sounds and occasional knocking, and then things started moving on their own.
Oh,
and
it's real. I need to look into
he
this.
captures this.
Well, let's see. Okay, well, the lights are having a mind on their own. Yeah, look, that's true actually. Oh, something fell. Some poltergeist activity in this man's home. Kitchen looks almost as if this was like, what was this guy's name with the bird? Oh, I forgot. This could be legit, yeah, indeed. What was his name? I think that is it. Can't come up with his name, unfortunately. Exactly.
All sorts of objects can be seen moving all over the place in the house. The man being used to most of the activity doesn't panic much, but isn't sure what is causing these events.
They were camping in the Brazilian woods.
Well, the house looked pretty similar to this one guy, but I don't remember it. Maybe it was a newer recording of his home?
Something begins to hunt them. A Brazilian YouTuber named NanoFG, who posts videos traveling around Brazil, recording his camping adventures, decides to set up camp with friends in the woods of Portobello. Everything in the video started off normal, prepping for the hike and making their way there. Now, as Nano and friends arrive and set up camp, they enjoy their time by the beach. But once nighttime comes, they begin to hear something moving around in the woods.
¿Sí, güey? Sí, vale. ¿Me estás mirando? No está mirando. Ahí está, lo veo.
Oh yeah, two
Lurking in the
glowing eyes.
dark, they see a pair of glowing eyes staring at them.
No, es lo que pensamos, es un puma, no sé qué mierda es, boludo.
And Puma, I think it was a little bit too high for Puma. Like a little bit too tall.
Alumbren, no corran. Ahí viene. Ahí viene. Estoy viendo, estamos arriba. Subió.
After some time, whatever this is rushes at them as it stops and climbs into a tree. Not wanting to stay there any longer, Nano and the crew quickly pack up and begin to hike back to the main road, only to hear it and see it again, stalking them on their way back.
I have not seen it
they
in
then
the
make
tree.
it to the main road safely, unsure if this was a puma hunting them or something else.
We have some interesting footage today.
It could have been a puma.
It's actually coming out of China. A family captured something odd on their
paranormal
home security
check,
system,
everybody.
and you can see the shadow of it. It does look humanoid, moving around at the back, but then it comes forward very quickly, and the camera can't catch it. But the question is what is it? Is it a ghost? Something else? Something that is moving too fast and we just can't capture with our technology? Or is it something in between dimensions?
Hey, Raja.
Take a look at this. Comment below. Tell me what you see.
What's going on?
Oh, what the hell is going on? Somebody rattling the doors? Oh yeah, look, there's a...
What's going on?
A shape walking through. I mean, we know that cameras sometimes have issues with actually recording that properly, so this could have been a regular person. Because those CCTV issues are known to happen.
He was just sleeping when this happens. A man named Chris moved into a new house with his wife and son and decided to get the place blessed after experiencing strange events, including their son seeing someone in the basement and asking, "Who is that?" And then he began saying, "There is a monster in my room." Thinking it's just his imagination, they dismissed the thought, but set up a security camera in his room just in case.
Yeah.
What happens next is utterly terrifying.
Oh, that little kid. Oh, yeah. Yanked out of their bed. That's pretty rough.
The former owner was an 80-year-old man who once fell in the living room, unable to move for days, leaving a large pool of blood on the flooring.
I wonder how they figured that out, if that's actually true, right? Like, how would you know?
Chris believes perhaps this former owner's spirit remains, haunting the place and tormenting new residents.
I did tweet, I think 2 weeks ago I featured it.
Of the home. But to yeet his little son off the bed is going too far.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
A cry for help.
Oh. That's Nuke. If you remember, I always state this every time we live stream. He hates if other people show his content. So I might just skip this. Sorry.
Hearing banging sounds coming from her bedroom. She found a sketchbook in her old house, but what she finds inside is disturbing. A girl named Amelia decided to search her house after she kept hearing banging sounds coming from her bedroom.
Oh, that looks good. I don't know that one, yeah.
Something suddenly opens the blind as the headset is knocked down from the wall. Creeped out, she begins to search her house, when she noticed one of her floorboards wasn't properly secured and rattled, so she decides to look under and finds this.
It's filthy.
Buried underneath is an old book with golden pages, alongside a few other items like paper and nails she found prior to recording. Inside the book, she finds a series of pictures of her own home, estimated to be hundreds of years ago.
Wow, that is a creepy find, right? Just imagine you would find that.
After further exploring the spot, she finds a few vials, coins, and a strange object. But as Amelia decides to open one of these ancient items, this happens.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to notice something beside her can be heard breathing.
I mean, is this related now? Okay, no context given, but pretty creepy photo. Is this ghost photos now? A pay raise tea? You're funny. Oh yeah, look, children's hat. Just take time off if you need to recover. Oh yeah, what the hell? Looks like a dog. Look. Actually, it does not look like a dog. I take that back. Ooh, that's creepy. It's like the nun. No idea what I'm looking at. Oh, you know what, guys? The danger with those kind of videos is that might all be copyrighted music, because that dude just posts whatever. Well, I'll take it. Oh yeah, this is a classic photo. This is really old. I've seen this. Oh, we can play our own music. There you go. It might already be too late, but we will still take a look at that. Oh, that shadow there, that is quite interesting. Oh, that's creepy. This looks like an old photo of the 70s, 80s, maybe. Just imagine you're the one taking that. Oh, like this looks like a Polaroid kind of photo. Look at that. And then that thing stands there. that's nasty. That's one of the ones that... Yeah, if that happened to me... Ah. Okay, that's also a little bit strange, right? Ooh. Oh, what the heck is that? That black thing? Man, there's so many creepy entities, right, that exist. If that was not a garbage bag. And what's that? A ghost on a... Oh, strange. It's so hard to say. A little bit creepy. No kidding. Yeah, we know that video. The lady in the pool. Okay, we still have the music playing. This chick, I remember that, just popped up on that property. Just walked through the frame. They had no idea who that was. It is pretty weird though, right? You don't really see her shadow either. And then she disappears. And then you just see how fast she just got through. So I always wondered with that one. Look, the last frame. Just like a super fast whoop. See, she runs like kind of off. So strange. I have no idea with that one. So hard to say. Hey, Phantom. How are you doing tonight? Oh, guys. I don't know. Like, I feel like I kinda... This sound is being used from another video. It sounds really familiar. This... I think people just put that stuff over other videos. So this is a pretty known video as well, right?
The fuck is that?
Yeah, this video
is that in the woods?
is from the Appalachian Mountains, like we have read. Twiddle, there you go. What that looks like. Oh, Bigfoot is back too. That's pretty close. I mean, can you... Oh, come on. Oh, I mean, guys. I mean, right? Oh, that's the one with the haunted dolls in the store. They all of a sudden all turned on by themselves. Pretty weird. Don't know how that happened. Yep. Me too. It's almost at the end anyway, so this is the last video. Let's actually jump into the next episode on Creepy Vids this time. And most disturbing camming encounters. Also, have never watched any of those.
Exactly the same.
Fire
we've
free.
heard someone walking up and down here.
Yes, 100%.
Alright, a mixed bag, it appears. Really cool. Let's see what those campers have caught tonight.
Venturing into the woods alone at night can be terrifying. But what happens when you encounter someone or something you'd rather never meet? Like this first encounter, for example.
I don't
by
tweet.
Joe and Elliot.
There you go.
Meet Joe and Elliot, the duo behind the YouTube channel Ghost Theory. They travel to some of the most reputedly haunted locations, armed with cameras and investigative equipment, in an attempt to capture definitive proof of the afterlife. Their goal is to separate fact from fiction, but in this particular Tudor mansion, they would find themselves confronted with evidence so clear, it would challenge any sense of skepticism.
Oh, no.
The investigation takes place at Tudor World, a historic mansion converted into a museum that showcases the grim and brutal history of the Tudor era.
At Tudor World, where it's been, this amazing Tudor mansion's been turned into a kind of museum.
I mean, we've had a look around already, but there's one part we haven't been in yet, which apparently would be the most active part of the building.
Yeah.
And we've got
those seem to be
sort of connected to the
proper investigators. I have never heard of those two.
Began with a tour of the building, which was filled with macabre displays of torture, witchcraft, and questionable medical practices from the period. The atmosphere was already heavy with the weight of its dark past, From rooms where women were allegedly touched by unseen forces to tales
Well,
of
that is
bizarre and gruesome
always
remedies
questionable if that happens, right?
mercury and the urine of a dead man.
Right.
The urine of a dead man?
According to stories of this place, people are allowed to sit and lie on the bed and test the bed out. And I'm not going down that line. No.
I mean, this whole thing here is about how they would half drown women just to shut them up if they spoke out of line.
Yeah.
This woman is using the urine of a dead man. Like,
oh.
I don't understand how this. I mean, did he die and then?
This initial walkthrough set a sinister stage for the night ahead, hinting at the tormented energies that might still linger within the ancient walls. As night fell and the building quieted down, they began their investigation on the ground floor, calling out to any spirits present.
This is just a weird little thing where they stored other weirdnesses of the world. It's a little...
And
oh yeah, somebody screamed.
I was about to say everything's quietening down now, but it has.
Awesome, let's look into that.
We're here to try and communicate, and you've probably had this a lot. A lot of people come here, so we apologise if...
The initial moments were still, but the silence was abruptly shattered by a loud, distinct knock that echoed from within the same room. The sound was sharp and close, impossible to mistake for the distant noises of the world outside.
I did not hear anything.
It was their first clear sign that they were not alone, a direct response that sent a wave of anticipation and unease through them both.
Please, can you make some sounds for us? Can you knock on...
What was
there was something like a cat or something.
And that was in the room as well. That wasn't like noise from outside.
No.
The activity quickly escalated. As they continued their vigil downstairs, they began to hear what sounded unmistakably like footsteps creaking on the floorboards directly above them. The sound was so clear that Elliot was able to go upstairs and replicate it, confirming that someone, or something, was walking around.
They're walking then, upstairs, very far away.
Mm-hmm.
That step.
That is 100% it. Someone's just stood on that step. That's instant.
This began a frustrating and terrifying pattern. Every time they were downstairs, the footsteps would start. But the moment they went upstairs to confront the source, the building would fall completely silent. They were being toyed with, led in circles by an intelligent presence that seemed to be watching their every move.
But that's classic ghost activity, right? Whenever you look, it just stops.
Their equipment began to fail inexplicably. Camera batteries drained in minutes, and recordings would stop without reason, particularly in the most active areas. The feeling of being watched intensified when they ventured into the attic, a space known as the seance room. Here, the atmosphere grew heavy, and both men felt a palpable presence, with Elliot becoming convinced that something was standing directly behind him. This oppressive feeling was punctuated by small, unnerving sounds, faint clicks and creaks that seemed to emanate from the empty chairs right beside them, even as they sat perfectly still. As the night wore on and the outside world fell into total silence, the activity inside the mansion reached its peak. Now past 2:30 a.m., the footsteps upstairs returned, louder and more deliberate.
So they've been spending the whole night there, right? And just basically waiting for sounds? That's not an easy job.
Ever. Convinced there was no rational explanation, they conducted one final experiment. While Joe remained downstairs, Elliot walked across the upper floor, and the sound was a perfect match to the phantom footsteps they had been hearing all night.
Does that sound the same?
Exactly the same.
Okay.
Kind of feels similar, yeah.
So that sounds exactly the same. What we've just said, what we've heard is someone walking up and down here.
Yes, 100%.
There was no one else in the locked building, no sound from outside, and no way to debunk what they were hearing.
True brave, yeah.
It was the undeniable sound of someone walking through the empty halls with them. They had captured what they came for. Clear, repeatable evidence of something paranormal. The disembodied footsteps weren't just random noises.
Always hard
They
to
were
say,
intelligent,
right?
responsive,
With the evidence?
and seemingly playful, creating a cat and mouse game that left...
It is certainly weird and makes you think. Where did those footsteps come? Oh, it looks like the man is wearing lipstick.
The investigators both thrilled and terrified.
Must have just been the angle.
They left that night with no logical explanation for who was walking the halls of Tudor World. Only the chilling certainty that the spirits of the past are far more present than we can imagine. Exploring unknown places can lead to incredible discoveries. But sometimes, the most unsettling findings aren't what you expect to see, but what you hear. And in one particular video, the focus shifted from the drive to a deeply unsettling exploration where strange sounds and fleeting observations created a chilling atmosphere. On the night of August 13th, 2023, a small, obscure YouTube channel uploaded a short video titled, "I went camping and woke up to a bear attacking my tent." Pretty crazy.
But that's never
what it
good news.
captured was far more chilling than the title
Is it a
suggested.
gun? Doesn't sound like a bear.
There's something else.
A little handgun I don't think is doing crap if you were like facing a bear.
The man behind the camera was simply trying to fall asleep, nestled in what should have been a peaceful, remote campsite, when a strange sound began to drift in from the darkness outside. At first, he assumed it was just another wild animal. But then, without warning, the noise surged, louder, sharper, deeply unsettling. As panic crept in, he switched on a light, only to confirm his worst fear.
It looks like one of those pocket guns.
It wasn't
you can
just
put in a
any
purse.
animal. It was a bear. The sound intensified. So did his fear. In a moment of desperation, he reached for his gun and aimed it toward the tent wall, toward the unknown. It was as if the noise had cracked something open inside him. A primal awareness. Pure survival. The video ends abruptly, cutting to black. Yet the questions still linger. Was it really a bear stalking just beyond the fabric of his tent? Did it come closer? Did he fire? Or did the creature simply vanish into the night, leaving behind only silence and the echo of terror?
Oh, that's hard to say, right?
And most haunting of all, did the man make it out alive?
Oh, so it was just a random dude uploaded this video? I mean, we have to assume, right? I mean, somebody uploaded it, so...
Venturing into a haunted forest is one thing, but what happens when the forest itself seems to be hunting you?
Really,
Tonight, we delve into a terrifying investigation that pushes one explorer to his
then.
absolute
I don't know
limit.
much about the handgun,
This
I guess.
footage will make you question what really lurks in the
Yes,
darkness
Shady,
between
true.
the trees. Let's jump straight into this chilling encounter.
Let's.
Meet Dan, the investigator behind the YouTube channel Cursed Urban. Dan
Is anybody watching him? I don't think I know this man.
bravely explores some of the most paranormally active locations, seeking to document the unexplainable. His channel is a testament to his courage, but on a return trip to a place known as the Mimic Forest, he would find himself in a situation far more
Mimic
sinister
Forest.
than he could have ever anticipated. Dan arrives at the infamous Mimic Forest, a place he's visited before and experienced disembodied voices and screams. This time, his plan is more ambitious. A stealth camping trip overnight in his car, hoping to capture definitive evidence of the entity said to mimic human voices to lure
that
its
a
victims
thing?
deeper into the woods.
The Mimic Forest? Anybody heard of that?
And we're going to try some other stuff. A little bit of background on this area. Supposedly there is a mimic creature in here. What a mimic is it does mimicry. It mimics your voice. It tries to draw you into the woods to eat you, to kill you. I don't know what exactly it does, because people who are brought in by mimics tend not to come back to tell the tale. So supposedly there's a mimic creature in these woods.
He sets off into the darkening trees,
Nice
ready
cut.
for whatever the
Okay.
night has in store. As he explores, Dan stumbles upon a disturbing clearing with downed trees arranged in a circle, matching the description of a ritual site he had been told about. The atmosphere is...
Wow, this is probably also not easy to find this ritual site, right? Just in the woods at night.
immediately heavy.
By yourself.
Man, I'm already getting creeped out, dude. No matter how many times I do this, how many times I go out camping and stuff, I don't know if I'll ever get used to the fact of just like wandering into a dark forest, you know, at night by myself. It's always...
Yeah, that is pretty unsettling.
It's always something else. Oh, what's this? Dude, look at this. What's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
What is this about? See this?
I really don't know what that is. Just like little effigies or something?
There's like this stuffing.
Not really well, you would know.
I don't know, that's weird. Guys, let me know in the comments
Stuffing?
if you have any idea what this stuff is. Maybe it is like some sort of like plant or whatever, but I don't see it on anything else. It's just that one tree. Which
maybe somebody marked
it.
It
Always sketches me out for real, because this forest is really, really known for a lot of disappearances, and a lot of these disappearances have been swept under the rug.
That is odd.
Deciding this is the perfect spot to begin his investigation, he pulls out a spirit talker app, hoping to make contact with whatever spirits or entities reside there. The forest doesn't wait long to respond.
Arca, what's going on?
A faint laugh echoes from the trees,
the
and the
mimic
spirit
forest
talker app ominously warns of a bad spirit. The
they
laughter
didn't say where
returns,
that is located.
closer this time. As Dan notices a trail of snapped and broken trees, as if something large was dragged through the area, the device chillingly spells out the word victim.
I'm trying to figure out a way to hold my phone, my camera, and get the flashlight out so you guys can see a bit more instead of nothing. So I got a very weak light on the camera right now. Actually, you know what?
Hear my voice.
Hear my voice. Let me turn this up. Way up.
So we don't really see a lot right now.
Yeah, there you guys go. Now you can see something. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh.
There we go.
Battery light was...
All right. Better.
Okay. Okay, that's weird. That's creepy.
And then it said, hear my voice. And it was just about 30 seconds after it said each of those things that we heard it. Dude, we're in for something tonight. We are in for something tonight. For sure.
Oh, that is a little bit unsettling, I agree. That was creepy. And there's a car. Wait, there was a loud car in the distance. What? So how deep in the woods can you really be? I mean, there's a road close by, no? Makes you think.
Then, a loud crash,
strange,
like a branch snapping, erupts nearby, only to be echoed moments later from a completely different direction. A classic sign of the mimic he came to find. Pressing on despite the growing sense of dread, Dan follows a path near the river, the source of the strange noise.
Good one, Joseph. Good night. So he's even camping there, so this is pretty brave.
What happens next confirms he is not alone. For a fleeting moment, he sees a pale, white figure poke its head out from behind a tree, silhouetted by a distant light, before it vanishes without a sound.
Mm-hmm. Tweedle. Thanks for
there we go.
To see that.
All set up. Tent is done.
Good night, Fiends. Thanks for
a lot easier than I remember
being here.
Right, so tent's done. Sleeping bag needs to go in there.
Okay, so Tweedle said this is not that deep in the forest because there was some piping, which means like it can't be that deep, so that might already be a little bit sketchy.
Put this stuff away before I lose something. That's about it.
Pretty brave, Alice. Pretty brave.
Going to
The disembodied laughing follows soon after, now sounding like a taunt. He is being watched. Dan cautiously makes his way back to the ritual clearing, only to find something that wasn't there before. 2 sticks laid out in the shape of an X.
It's a little bit which
processes this unsettling new discovery. The spirit talker delivers its most direct and terrifying message yet.
The Blair Witch. A little bit Blair Witch-esque, right?
This was not here. This was.
Yeah, there
this
seems
was
like a lot of vegetation around. There's also a plain, so civilization can't be.
Here.
Blair
Last
Witch,
time we
yeah,
were here.
shady,
This was
right?
100% not here. Before.
Would you remember that? I mean, this is such a small branch. I would have not remembered that if that was there or not.
It's like a cross or an X, like X marks. No, it's more like an X
I
than a
don't
cross.
know.
Like an X marks the spot. Ha! It just, dude, it just said ha ha.
Must have missed it.
Yo, it just said ha ha. Okay. With all, come on. With all the laughing we've been hearing tonight in the woods, and now we get ha ha on a spirit talker.
All right, all right.
That's not a coincidence, dude. That is not a coincidence.
That is proof that there's something else going on.
The entity isn't just present, it's actively mocking him, confirming the laughter was meant for him all along. Feeling completely unsafe and hunted, Dan retreats to his car for the night, hoping the steel and glass will offer some protection.
So how far is his car from this campsite? It kind of makes you, it kind of feels like you wandered deep into the forest. So the car is probably parked 20 minutes away, but apparently it's super close, and the tent is just for giggles. Why did he put his campsite there? Does he sleep in the car?
He manages to fall asleep, but is violently woken by the same chilling laughter he heard in the woods. Before he can even process what's happening, 2 loud, aggressive bangs strike his car windows, one on each side, in rapid succession.
No.
Guys, I just woke up.
So why did he put the campsite out? He apparently is sleeping in the car.
What woke me up is it sounded like laughing.
Maybe somebody stole your tent.
Sound like that same laughing I heard before, just way closer.
No.
What the dude? Holy holy oh, what the oh, what the was that?
I don't know. I mean, it could be real, right?
Oh, dude.
Guys, it's a little bit sorry. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there.
There's something outside the car.
But
there's something outside this.
Panic floods him as he realizes there is nothing and no one visible outside.
Mm-hmm.
The creature is right there with
He was under the car.
Terror overtakes him. Dan scrambles to pack his gear and get out of the forest as fast as possible. There is no question in his mind. He was being toyed with, hunted by something intelligent, malicious, and dangerously close. The laughter, the mimicked sounds, the pale figure, and the final assault on his car were all part of a terrifying game that could have ended in tragedy.
What mimicked sounds? Did we miss the mimicked sounds? Did somebody mimic him?
Some spirits are content to make their
What
presence
epic
known with
creatures,
a whisper or a cold spot. The entity in the mimic forest, however, is far more aggressive and physical. It doesn't just want you to know it's there, it wants you to be terrified. Dan was wise to flee when he did, leaving the dark woods behind.
Who knows what would have happened?
One thing is certain. The creature is still out there, laughing and waiting for its next visitor. Graveyards hold the weight of history, but some are burdened by a past so violent it refuses to stay buried. What happens when a lone investigator ventures into a place soaked in the blood of one of England's deadliest battles? Tonight.
But this is the mystery of those videos. We don't know, right? We can just speculate. It's entertaining. It's good. It's good.
We explore a chilling investigation that will make you question what really lies beneath the soil of ancient churchyards.
Let's see what we're
Tom,
seeing.
the creator behind the popular YouTube channel Haunted Finders. Tom is known for his solo investigations into some of the UK's most paranormally active locations.
The UK has great stuff.
Armed with his gear and a deep respect for the history he uncovers.
Me?
Through his videos,
Phantom?
he documents his raw, unfiltered encounters with the unknown, capturing evidence that often leaves his audience speechless. But one investigation at a notoriously haunted church would test his nerve as he came face to face with an energy that seemed intent on making its presence felt. On a quiet morning, Tom arrived at East Stoke Church, a site infamous for its connection to the Battle of Stoke Field, one of the bloodiest conflicts in English history. He began by explaining the church's grim past, how so many soldiers were killed that a nearby river ran red with their blood, and how their bodies were disposed of in a mass grave right there in the churchyard.
Yeah, that happened during war times. It's a tragedy, right? But
this place, if you don't already know, sits right opposite the field where the Battle of Stoke Field took place, which was said to be one of the bloodiest battles of English history. So many
was not aware of that.
Died in that battle that there is a small river that runs alongside the field. And when people were trying to escape, they slaughtered them into that stream. And apparently the river ran red with blood that day because of how many people were slaughtered. So there's a lot of crazy stuff that went down here. And they actually mass buried a lot of the soldiers from the Battle of Stoke Field in this churchyard.
So a lot of unnamed graves, I would assume, right? Yeah, Franco got he had that conspiracy theory when his partner who's like a few years back, I remember his partner reflecting in the sunglasses. That's kind of the last thing I heard of him, but I'm pretty sure he creates great stuff.
And there were that many of them buried that the churchyard now sits higher than the church.
As he walked the grounds, the sheer age of the place was palpable. The ancient tombstones, some dating back to the early 1700s, stood as silent witnesses to centuries of turmoil. But it was as he passed the church windows that the investigation took its first unsettling turn. For a brief moment,
I don't want to say they accused him of faking, but the debunkers made all those videos about him. It's oh, he's faking his stuff, not that it matters. Really? Yeah. I still think he makes great content, but I don't know. I haven't watched him ever since, just because it just never came up again.
He was certain he saw a figure looking out at him, a chilling sight that immediately put him on edge.
Thank you, Josh. Bizarre is the man.
Walking past my own windows then, I swear.
Bizarre is the man.
I saw someone looking out, that was weird.
Shaken but undeterred, Tom decided to begin an EVP session near the area believed to be the mass grave. He spoke into the silence, inviting any spirits connected to the battle to communicate. The response was both immediate and shocking.
What was that?
I mean, it's bright daylight too, right? I mean, I don't know. We have to be a little bit cautious here because that could be nothing.
Oh, that is clear. What is that?
Oh, it's one of the Panasonic ones, right? One of those known to be really good EVP recorders. They're really expensive ones, I think, right?
What does he say?
Yeah, D60 Tweedle.
A loud, aggressive shout echoed back through his device.
It's the model.
While the words were unclear, the hostile tone was unmistakable. It was clear he was not alone, and whatever was with him felt an intense need to be heard. All the while, the unnerving feeling of being watched, which began with the figure in the window, intensified, as if someone was now following his every move. Switching to a Spirit Box app, Tom attempted to establish a more direct line of communication. The responses that came through were fragmented, but painted a dark picture, confirming the location's tragic history.
Don't antagonize.
Don't antagonize.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to antagonize. Still graves present here from 1701.
Horrible things happened here.
Whoa. Disposed of.
Cursed land.
Cursed land.
Then,
I wonder if those apps have GPS, you know. Just imagine they give you responses based on where you are and they see how you're in a graveyard.
Emerged. And Tom, an experienced investigator, recognized this as a common claim made by a particularly aggressive spirit he had encountered here before. The entity continued its threats with strange phrases, confirming he was dealing with the churchyard's most malevolent energy. The encounter then escalated from verbal threats to physical activity. After the spirit box instructed him to take a seat, Tom moved to a nearby bench. He could hear distinct footsteps rustling in the leaves behind him, circling him as if sizing him up.
Just heard someone walking down here. Are you coming to join me? I've just heard you.
Oh.
Was
that his stomach?
Yeah. Something walking behind me. I can hear you. Come closer then. Come and sit with me. Can you hear that? Please tell me you can hear that.
Good question, Josh. I had to think about
Someone
that one.
Just walked underneath the tree.
Suddenly, as he stood to adjust his equipment, something was thrown in his direction, landing with a sharp thud nearby. It happened again,
Must have been
and then
Tweedle.
again. The spirit was no longer content with just words. It was now physically interacting, throwing objects from the darkness.
Oh, really?
Clear attempt to intimidate him, turning the quiet churchyard into a volatile and...
Oh, but this could also just be, like, branches falling, you know, like, especially in that time, spring, summer. It happens a lot during the day, right?
I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to throw stuff. Okay? I don't know if that was on the audio, but
I did not hear it.
In my pocket so I can get the recorder out. And if someone threw something over here, and again.
Oh,
and again.
yeah, it sounds like somebody's walking on it a little bit. Okay.
Though Tom left the location physically unharmed, the encounter left a lasting impression. He had been stalked, threatened, and even had objects thrown at him by an unseen force. Was this the tormented spirit of a soldier,
Squirrel,
forever angry
says
about
Racha.
his violent death and unceremonious burial?
It could
or
be
was
squirrel.
it something else, an entity that feeds on the pain and suffering embedded in the very soil of the church? The aggressive presence made its point clear. Some places are best left undisturbed, and some spirits will do whatever it takes to make sure you never forget it.
Very unsettling narration for kind of a peaceful video. I didn't get like a weird vibe from
Tasks
that.
alone at night can feel peaceful, but what happens when the silence is broken by a sound that shouldn't be there? Tonight, we explore...
Yeah, him, Dustin Lee Frazier. I haven't caught up with him in a while.
recording that turns a mundane car upgrade into a moment of pure dread. This clip proves that sometimes the most terrifying encounters happen right outside your own door. Let's delve straight into this unnerving footage. Meet Dustin Frazier, the creator behind the YouTube channel of the same name. He often shares parts of his life with his audience, but
Yeah,
one
he has
late
kind of a mixed bag kind of content, which is kind of interesting.
night, a simple project would be interrupted by something he couldn't explain, turning his
That's a pretty nice bathrobe.
camera into a witness for a deeply unsettling event. His casual recording captures a moment of raw fear, reminding us that we are never truly alone. The video
I
begins with
agree,
Dustin in
Tweedle,
his
but
car,
very
setting
entertaining.
up to install new leather seat covers. It's late, around 1 in the morning, and the quiet darkness of the night envelops him as he explains his small project to the camera.
That's right,
He
hit the like
mentions
button,
he is
guys,
alone
for the video,
and a bit
please.
unsure
Almost at
of what
100.
he's doing, establishing an isolated and vulnerable atmosphere from the very beginning.
Like literally just like at a like park. So I got these leather seat covers, right? Also, I got a ring. I started rewatching Vampire Diaries, so I
That's
ordered
not a good fit, is it?
lapis lazuli ring. Anyways, that's besides the point.
But one judge here. But
Like I wanted to put them on. I don't know, and I don't know what I'm doing. So like I'm gonna try to put them on.
As he's speaking, he abruptly stops. His voice cuts out,
Josh.
and the casual mood shatters in an instant.
Oh yeah, I mean, this man is in the Appalachian Mountains as well, right? That's where he works at the diner, so... Yeah, that might be a person, I agree.
He's heard something pierce the silence of the night. A faint but distinct sound that he describes as crying. An unnervingly long and heavy silence follows as Dustin stands perfectly still, listening intently to the darkness outside his car. The camera continues to roll, capturing nothing but the tense stillness as he processes the disturbing sound he just heard. After what feels like an eternity, he tries to push aside what he heard, forcing himself to focus on the task at hand. But what he sees next makes him want to run.
Oh, let's see what he sees next. Oh, but... I mean... Oh, that looks creepy though, that face. That's kind of cool. Wow. I mean, if you would see that and you would be really afraid, standing that still for that long. That's pretty cool though. Like, if that were real, so to say, right?
A tall, shadowy figure, completely shrouded in black, stands motionless in the middle of the street, staring straight at him.
Ah, Josh, don't.
The comforting solitude vanishes,
and be so nice,
by a
thank you. I
chilling
just
sense of being watched. The project is forgotten, and the only thing that matters is the terrifying possibility of who, or what, is lurking on these streets.
Ooh, creepy. I mean, if that is pretty cool.
He wanted to continue. Having
that.
A look at the chilling interruption left a dark cloud over the rest of his night. The moment Dustin tried to escape, the video abruptly cut to black. Yet the mystery lingers. What was the source of that haunting cry?
A little bit of a
was
calm
it a
reaction.
Distant animal, or was it something far more human?
But it was obviously the black person on the street, right?
And far more troubling.
We don't know what it was.
The ambiguity is what makes this clip so terrifying. He was in a familiar place, yet the unknown had found him. It's a stark reminder.
I love it for the entertainment factor, you know, because
that you don't need to be deep in the woods to feel like you're being hunted. Sometimes, the most frightening things are waiting right on your own street. The wild is unpredictable, a place where the familiar sounds of nature can quickly turn into a source of unimaginable fear. But what happens when you're all alone and the sounds you hear don't belong to any known animal?
Probably nothing good, I would say, guys.
Tonight, we follow a solo camper whose peaceful night out becomes a terrifying ordeal. This footage is a chilling reminder that when you're in the woods, you are never truly alone. Let's meet Dan, the creator of the popular YouTube channel, English Woodsman.
Oh, yeah.
Dan is a seasoned outdoorsman who thrives on the solitude and challenge of solo camping, documenting his experiences for his viewers. He's familiar with the strange feelings and unsettling nerves that come with being isolated in the wilderness. But on this particular night, he would encounter something that would push his courage to its absolute limit, turning a routine campout into a night of pure terror.
Sounds really ominous. Can't wait what he encountered.
The trip began like any other, with Dan finding a quiet, secluded spot in a large wooded area. As darkness began to fall, he spoke about the unique mental state of solo camping, the heightened awareness, and the initial nerves that every lone adventurer feels. He explained that it's a process of tuning your senses into the environment, where every snap of a twig or rustle of leaves is amplified in the silence.
When you come camping with friends, 2, 3 of you, you sort of like, you don't have a nerve build up, you know, you're not a little bit aware of your surroundings because there's a small group of yourselves. You need just to switch off from your normal life, let's say, and you need to take in your surroundings, your noises, what you were, like I can hear street.
I think it's pretty easy to say that it's easier to do that with a group of people, right? 2 to 3 friends, I mean,
direction.
Obviously.
Yeah. When you're solo camping, you really need to tune in, and you'll do it without realising anyway, but when you solo camp by yourself, I've done this for years, on and off by myself, and every time I still come out and I still need to feel that little bit of...
As he prepared his gear...
What? It was really, like, just the... being isolated, maybe he likes that, you know, the one man against the wild kind of aspect of it.
For the night, a subtle but persistent sense of unease began to take hold. While setting up his camp and preparing his dinner, he started hearing faint noises from the edge of his campsite.
Yeah, that's
he
the
tried
question.
to brush them off, convincing himself that it was just his mind playing tricks on him, a common side effect of being alone in the vast, dark woods. However, the unsettling feeling of being watched wouldn't go away. Later that evening, sitting in the deep darkness with only a small lantern for light, he again mentioned the strange sensation of hearing things just beyond his field of view.
Well, the problem is there's so many animals too,
He
right?
attempted to rationalize it as the paranoia that often accompanies solo trips, a familiar yet deeply unsettling part of the experience.
Time for another meal as well. I love that.
I keep thinking like I hear something. I don't know. It's probably me. Letting my mind play tricks with me. I always keep thinking that I'm hearing something around.
We have not heard anything yet, I think.
When you're by yourself, your mind can't play.
Finally deciding to
Another lovely cup.
get some sleep, Dan made a fateful choice.
Jesus,
to block
Mary
out the
Joseph.
unsettling noises and calm his nerves, he turned off his light, put on some music, and sealed himself inside his bivy bag.
Kim, have a wonderful night.
But
I
the
see you
peace was short-lived.
hopefully next week. The week after.
I said like a weird, like a...
Good night.
A sniffing noise like a dog.
A sniffing noise.
Earlier we were on about if you're with somebody else, things like this won't bother you, and it's true. But when you're by yourself, little noises do give you butterflies.
A bizarre
Fair,
sound suddenly cuts through the night.
I believe that.
A loud, heavy sniffing, almost like a dog, but disturbingly different. The next morning, a visibly disturbed Dan recounted the terrifying events of the night. He confessed that he was spooked the hell out. The sniffing wasn't a single occurrence. It came back 2 or 3 times, waking him from his sleep. His fear grew so intense that after hearing it a second time, he scrambled out of his bivy bag in the dark to move his food and gear, hanging it high in a tree in case whatever was out there was drawn to the scent. It was a harrowing experience that left him on high alert for the rest of the night. Though Dan made it through the night.
Well, I mean, we did not hear anything really, right? Did we? I mean, we did not hear one noise.
Physically unharmed, the question of what was lurking just outside his camp remains unanswered. Was it an ordinary animal, or something more sinister drawn to the presence of a lone camper?
It could be wolves, it could be bears, it could be
throughout the night
hares,
suggests a terrifying curiosity.
Owls.
Dan's ordeal is a stark reminder that
guys,
in the deep woods, the
creepy
silence
bits,
can be
everybody.
deceiving.
We have tons of more of that stuff. If you feel so inclined to enjoy more. Now we jump into the scary comp. Scary comp. 10 scary videos that will make your blood curdle.
Back in 2012, a woman named Shello purchased an eerie collectible, a cult necklace once belonging to the infamous occultist Aleister Crowley, at an estate sale.
I don't know
Around
that
that same
girl.
time, she was battling personal struggles.
I don't think I've seen it.
Ever since acquiring the necklace, Shello's life has been plagued by relentless paranormal activity, strange incidents that defy all explanation. Recently, on June 5th, the haunting escalated dramatically. While washing dishes, Shello
Well, Tweedle, I think those are all the same creators. I think those are all the same people making them.
heard unsettling sounds
So,
from the hallway. Alarmed,
all those
she
AI
quickly
voices, but
positioned her phone to record the supernatural disturbances, capturing something truly terrifying.
Okay, I'm so crazy, right? Here you go. Baby is terrified. Hold on.
so she has some poltergeist activity going on in her house. This was after I had my camera set up because I heard noises and I had to wash some things. Alright. Good nighty. Sleep tight. So what's going on in here? So a door opening by itself. Yeah, this is pretty Oh, the dog is definitely a little bit uneased. There's certainly something going on.
I know. You're okay. You're okay. I know. God, I'm like shaking.
At first,
No kidding, I would be shaking too if that was
echoes
real.
ominously down the corridor, soon followed by the door at the far end swinging open and shut on its own, repeatedly. As the paranormal activity intensifies, the camera inexplicably shakes and distorts, further
All the
adding
time,
to the
bizarre.
demonic atmosphere.
Like, every so often.
Her frightened dog, sensing the supernatural presence, flees in terror, whimpering helplessly. Shello is deeply concerned. Her dog's intense fear confirms her suspicion that an entity is attached to her, relentlessly pursuing her wherever she goes. A man is working the night shift at a
Interesting.
decrepit
Well,
old
I
hospital.
guess we will never find out what exactly was living in her home, right? Well, it opened the door. It made the dog uneasy, I would say.
Utterly convinced it's haunted by ghosts. For months, he's been hearing unexplained whispers echoing down empty corridors and glimpsing shadowy figures darting through the darkness. But tonight, after clearly hearing the chilling voice of a small child, he quickly pulls out his phone, hoping to document evidence of the paranormal activity as he cautiously explores the eerie hallways in search of answers.
Wait, is this the hospital, the night guard at the hospital? It's possible, right? I think that's the video. Oh yeah, as far as I know, yeah, this hospital wing was even, I think, closed off, and they always like told a lot of ghost stories about it, because I think I featured this video too, and I don't know if you just saw it, but there was a girl standing in one of the rooms. See?
At first glance,
There was
you
supposed to
might have
be nobody
overlooked it,
there.
But according to the terrified employee, the ghostly figure of a little girl dressed entirely in white
I missed that,
briefly
Will.
appears in this footage. Initially, it seemed plausible that it could have been a misplaced piece of medical equipment or even a trash can. But the man insists that absolutely nothing physical occupied that space. Given the unsettling surveillance footage recorded later that night,
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah,
inclined
yeah.
to believe this was indeed a supernatural encounter.
This is the same wing. This thing coming out of the wall. Yeah, I believe there was certainly something going on in this part of the hospital. I've read this, Colonel, when it happened. The dude that was having her in her car, right? This was pretty rough. He was like 56 years old. Ugh. Such a shame. Yeah, it's definitely like weird, right? Like, I mean, I don't think this is just a trick of the light. There's something like going on, but
captured clearly by security cameras, a dark, shadowy apparition slowly emerges from the wall, floats ominously along the deserted hallway, and then disappears into the wall once more. It's undeniably paranormal, leaving no doubt that something demonic or ghostly was haunting the hospital at night.
But we don't know if it was demonic, right? But there was certainly some residing energy, I think. Because that is often the case.
A painting
Residuals that what
began
I'm looking
softly
for.
swinging side to side.
Let's look at the next
seemingly
one.
propelled by a ghostly presence.
Yes, Roger.
It wasn't
Tell
near any
him.
open window or air vent, and everything else remained perfectly still. A creeping sense of supernatural dread urged her to grab her phone and document the eerie paranormal activity.
But this is in a woman's home.
I thought I saw the picture move.
This is pretty cool. Like, look at that old picture. Ooh, that has some nice vibe at this house.
Oh my god, I did see it move.
Oh yeah, that is pretty intriguing.
What was that? Oh my god.
Okay.
Ooh, this gave me the chills. Oh man. Okay. That's
Oh yeah, look at this. Moving over to the pots and pans.
pots and pans.
Oh, they even, wow, individually. Shady, have a good night if you leave.
Why are the pots and pans moving?
Definitely. Good to see ya.
Oh my god.
Can't wait for the next time. Let's play some scary games maybe next time again. Oh yeah, it popped down.
That shit.
That is pretty cool though. Alright.
The picture kept
and then she sits back down. That's pretty badass of that
rhythmically,
woman. Wow.
swaying as though unseen hands were guiding its haunting motion. Feeling anxious, she cautiously moved into the kitchen.
Hey John, how's it going?
But what awaited her there froze her in fear.
That's
Suspended
shady.
overhead, the pots and pans swayed gently back and
Well,
forth,
it's early where you
as
are.
if disturbed by a hidden entity.
Yep.
Suddenly, as if commanded by a malevolent spirit, an object toppled off the table.
Yeah, this is pretty
striking
strange.
the floor
Something
with a
was going
chilling
on
crash.
here.
She was completely alone. No earthquake, no rational explanation. Only the unsettling possibility of a demonic haunting. Ever since, she's kept her camera close, lights blazing through the night, dreading the return of whatever supernatural force invaded her home. On July 3rd, a man known online as Captain Karski.
Okay, well, that sums this story up. That was pretty cool. I have not seen that one. I don't know what was haunting this lady's home, but I think that could have been legit. Like, there was a lot going
Shared
on.
an unsettling story.
Hard
He's
to
lived
say what
peacefully
exactly
in
it
his
was,
house for
right?
almost a year without noticing anything paranormal or supernatural.
Great to hear, John.
His peculiar
Very
hobby
good.
involves gathering eerie artifacts from funeral homes. Many
Yeah, that
connected
is
to
a
the
silly idea,
deceased.
Tweedle. People need to stop.
Recently, after a friend gifted him several disturbing items, things took a chilling turn. While recording a video describing these paranormal experiences, something terrifying unfolded.
Okay.
I've lived in this house for probably close to a year now, and I've never had anything happen here. I've never once thought that there was any kind of like haunting stuff going on. Or
Well, now he received an item of a deceased person, right? That changes everything. It always is really, really dangerous to do that because you never know what was attached to it. Not necessarily dangerous, but it's always possible, right? That's what they say at
ghosts
least.
or anything like that. Until a couple weeks ago when I was given these like lab grade like test tube things.
Oh, was that a jacket? Did you see that?
And these are like
Just a jacket,
test
right?
tube
Back there?
things. On or ghosts or anything
behind
like
him.
that. Until a couple
I
weeks
was
ago
wondering.
when I was given these like lab grade
Look. Yeah, it's just a jacket, right? Or is it
like,
moving away?
test tube things.
I don't know.
And
Yeah,
these
yeah.
are like legit
It was a
Pyrex
shattered.
brand, like super high quality glass, right? Came from a
It
funeral
moves.
home. So the other day I was up in my bedroom and I started hearing like clinking, and I don't see a move, but I'm
Oh yeah, it's not there. Look, that thing really moved.
and it's like obviously those. So I didn't think too much about it. And then
Oh, was it there again?
a few days after that, and it's like
Look,
obviously
is it there again, I think?
those. So I didn't think too much about it.
Look on the left.
And
Definitely
then
a bit of a shadow.
a few days after that, I start seeing like little shadows in the side of my vision. Right, I'm like peeking over while I'm watching TV, and I'm like, "What the is going on here?"
It's hard to
I
say
mean,
it's
like,
still
my
there, so-
Sleep has not been as good. Everything's just been kind of weird, right?
As he recounts the strange haunting inside his home, a shadowy apparition silently glides behind the door,
So
completely
definitely
unnoticed by him.
certainly
He
was something
continues
there.
describing the unsettling voices he's frequently heard echoing through the rooms.
James, welcome back.
Moments after this spectral shadow figure appears, he captures the disturbing voice itself on camera, further solidifying his belief in the house's demonic presence.
If you've done a lot of like ghost investigation, EVP, analyzing, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that is the quality. Like, that is a perfect example of a disembodied voice. It's got
To debunk any skeptical explanations, he shows there's no room behind the door for someone to hide, or even a jacket to hang, as the space is
Fair
crowded
enough,
with
yeah.
his collection of funeral memorabilia and lacks a door hook. Several
It's not really much space for one to hide behind.
days later, While engrossed in his paintings, he glimpses another ghostly figure moving upstairs in his peripheral vision. Grabbing his phone, he immediately begins filming the paranormal activity.
Interesting.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, well, that's pretty terrifying.
Hello?
Ooh, yeah, just imagine a shadow standing in there.
Hello?
Room barely lit. Ugh, just a creepy atmosphere. Dark corner of the room like that, right? Yeah, Tweedle. Always good advice, right? At least if you don't want to see it. Yeah. That would help with the unease, just closing that door. Oh yeah, it moved. Yeah. What the
Who's in there? Oh.
Okay, yeah, that is creepy.
Eerie noises emanate from precisely where he previously recorded the supernatural shadow figure. Approaching cautiously, he's stunned when the door slowly creaks open by itself, compelling him to flee in fear. Following these incidents linked directly to the haunted objects,
I agree.
He's absolutely convinced a malevolent force now occupies his home. We can only hope he'll update soon with more.
Maybe I can visit him again in the next few years at some point. Would be great to catch up with Kent.
Bible from a local shop notorious for selling items with chilling histories and mysterious pasts. Initially intrigued, he spent several evenings carefully reading.
That was pretty good,
pages. Right? However, things soon took a terrifying turn. The Bible suddenly became inexplicably hot.
I know,
causing his hands to burn.
After what happened to his son?
He placed the book onto his kitchen table and set up a camera to capture evidence of any supernatural activity.
I need to catch up with him. I need to see what's going on.
Absolutely stunned. Without any rational
the car accident,
the pages of the Bible began rapidly turning on their own, flipping wildly as if manipulated by a ghostly force.
Hate that happened.
But how could this be possible? Once uploaded to the internet, viewers quickly speculated that the Bible might be cursed or possessed by some demonic presence. The person who bought the Bible firmly believes it's haunted. But what do you think caused this chilling paranormal phenomenon? Leave your theories below. In this unsettling
Hard to say. With this book,
women are
right?
out hiking along an isolated, quiet trail when they unexpectedly discover
now that his son passed.
Curious,
they didn't go into detail.
Completely unaware of
like
the
Kenneth, his son, died.
Encounter that's about to unfold.
Oh, we've seen this one. This was one of the reasons also why he stopped, and he told me he's not investigating any longer.
Noticed. Tales of ghosts.
Yeah, it's really bad.
The main building armed with a camera, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural.
So we're here at Garland High School right now. We're looking for a ghost because apparently a girl died in the cafeteria, and we're trying to find her. So,
she was a big.
Okay.
She was damp.
Yeah, and
so they say she's wearing this long, flowy dress.
I tried to catch up with him.
Yeah, but
the next when I have time, checking him out and see
but so we're trying to find something, and we don't know what we're trying to find exactly.
If he's still reachable.
And, so we think she died here, obviously, because this is where the hell the dance is. And
no, this is a really old video, huh?
Oh my god.
What was that noise?
Did you see it?
Did you hear that?
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. What is that?
What?
Did you see it?
What happened? This video is
cautiously explored the darkened halls. An eerie, ghost-like figure suddenly appeared near the stairwell entrance, lunging towards them before disappearing in an instant.
Ooh, hard to say though.
It happened so fast
Very
it was
blurry.
utterly horrifying.
Yeah, no kidding, Rafe.
None of them expected this demonic encounter. Terrified, the three students screamed in unison, turning and fleeing down the hallway as panic overtook them, their cries echoing louder than the pounding.
Yeah, we don't need to oversell this. I mean, you saw it, right? I really wonder what this was. I mean, they must have seen it too. I mean, it looked too good to be edited by those young people, but then again, the video quality is from 1932. But it's pretty cool. It's just a little bit too convenient to happen like in the school like that during the day, just the second they record. So
there's something deeply unnerving
Who
about
knows?
hospitals, places where countless lives have ended, leaving behind
Really,
a
Colonel.
heavy, lingering energy. That unsettling atmosphere became horrifyingly real for a TikTok user named Daniel.
Yeah, it's been
While
so
on duty at
goddamn
his
long.
hospital job, Daniel came face
we
to
touch
face with a
bases.
paranormal encounter he still struggles to explain.
This door keeps on opening and closing. Like, there's nobody here. I'm not doing the sensor. But it keeps on opening and closing.
Alright. I mean, that could be the mechanism. I'm not buying it so far.
And I'm alone. I'm alone.
As Daniel walked the dimly lit corridors alone, delivering medication, two large metal doors began creaking open and slamming shut by themselves. He stood frozen, watching it happen again and again. No staff, no movement, and nothing in sight to trigger
Yeah,
the
I'm
motion
gonna try
sensor.
to reach out to him and
The
see
fact that this bizarre
what's going on.
supernatural activity unfolded during the graveyard shift only amplified the fear. While conducting routine rounds late one night, Pablo Rivera encountered something.
It's been already 5 years since I visited him. Can you believe that? It was just before COVID hit. No. Yeah. 2019, 2020, beginning of 2020. Can you
Terrifyingly
believe that?
paranormal that shook him to
Holy
his core.
shoot.
Strange, agonized cries echoed all around him, chilling him to the bone. In a panic, he quickly sought refuge inside an abandoned building nearby, fearing he'd
He
accidentally
talked a lot at
stumbled
the
upon
time, but
something
it's-
sinister.
instead with his
But
son
as
happened,
minutes
then
dragged on, Pablo realized with growing dread
I had
that
a lot
whatever
going on
haunted presence
too,
lurked
so
outside might never let him leave.
it's been like 1.5 years since we talked, I think. Oh. Well, that's certainly just somebody in distress now.
Son las 3:30 de la mañana. Salí por el motivo de hacer mi recorrido diario de la noche. Salí a hacer un recorrido y escuché un grito. Así que me he resguardado acá adentro de la garita, por motivo de que escuché ruidos bastantes
I thought I saw a shadow,
soberbios.
perhaps not.
Está sucediendo en este momento. Así que no sé qué. No sé, señor supervisor, lo que tiene que hacer, porque lo que me pasó hace 24 horas está pasando a medio paranormal esto. Así que
Well said,
voy a ir
Colonel.
donde están los ruidos en este momento.
I wish there was translation. Maybe I can get this
Está
somehow.
como que se está yendo de las manos
Ok,
esto
sí.
que está sucediendo.
Really?
No quiero perder el tema de la noción, pero
Pablo explained this horrific experience unfolded right around 3 a.m.
Maybe I should feature
widely
that then.
known as the peak
Tweedle.
of the witching hour, a time
Next
infamous for
week.
heightened supernatural activity. He
Pablo
barricaded
Rivero.
himself inside,
I'll look into this
desperately hoping
case.
that whatever demonic force was outside, screaming and violently pounding on the
Rivero.
walls, would eventually vanish.
Rivero?
Unfortunately for Pablo, the haunting didn't stop.
vamos a ver.
Let's see.
Y esto sigue. Así que no quiero salir ni afuera. Mire, me he encerrado. Así que
Yeah, this.
esperaré que pase esto mínimo 1 hora y tendré que salir a hacer mi recorrido de 1 hora y media más, 1 hora más en el tema de las máquinas, porque han dejado una bomba afuera y tengo preocupación de...
What's particularly unsettling is how the
Yeah, I
wind
thought it was a
mysteriously
shadow, I
shifts
didn't-
positions whenever Pablo moves his camera away. Though suspiciously timed, it's
is really
impossible
strange.
to explain how the window could even open itself without supernatural intervention.
Así que
He initially claimed he'd exit the building within the hour to finish his patrol. However, judging from the chilling second video he later uploaded, it appears Pablo never made it out.
Really? I must have missed that. But that's pretty dire. If he was trapped in there. Went to sleep for an hour.
These two videos remain the only content ever shared on his account, uploaded long ago with no subsequent updates. Concerned viewers repeatedly ask Pablo if he's safe or if he escaped the haunted building, but no replies ever come. It's as if he vanished
Interesting.
without a trace, leaving us to wonder if something truly
I'm
sinister
gonna
took
look
him
into
that
this.
fateful
Oh,
night.
sorry, that would be.
voy a ir
do
donde
it
están
now.
los ruidos en este momento.
Jake and Noah Bruce explore the eerie ruins of the abandoned
Interesting.
Liberty High School,
Yeah.
hidden within Ohio City, Ohio.
We're gonna look into this.
Built back in 1914, this massive
Oh, Jake, Ghost
four-story
Hunter. I think we
structure is
just
rumored to be
featured this
haunted by
video.
several ghosts. Locals speak of frequent paranormal sightings, including the ghostly mist of a little girl, a phantom woman in white wandering the hallways, and even a menacing, restless spirit belonging to a man who tragically ended his life behind the school. During their
It was a cool
investigation,
case.
Jake and Noah capture scattered evidence, odd
Oh.
noises, whispers,
Is it, Dreidel?
and unexplained voices caught through their spirit box.
I wasn't aware. Others are showing his stuff all the time too.
Dude.
So this is the haunted high school?
That was boom, 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 boom. That was running. That was running. Dude. Dude.
This is the one.
guys, we are going
Okay.
Has this been on? What was that?
Seems like a different one. Maybe it is the same. There's stuff going on in this abandoned high school, it
Initially,
appears.
their search yields limited paranormal activity. Later, however, as the brothers decide to split up, Jake heads alone into the basement to conduct an EVP session. What happens next is horrifyingly real, but shockingly different from what Jake anticipated.
Yeah.
This was not just another supernatural occurrence. Far from it.
Oh, this was before the shots. Right, yeah. Yeah, I remember. Well, I featured it like 3 weeks ago, I think, or 4 weeks ago. Yeah.
God, Jake!
I only seen this part.
Yeah. Shh. Get down here now. Now get down here, dude.
That's
You
hard
come
to
with
say
me,
if it was real, right?
That was on my level. Call the cops on my phone now. Call the cops. Call the cops. Just get down. Turn the lights off.
As Jake investigates the dark corridors, genuine gunshots suddenly echo loudly through or near the abandoned building, startling him into a fearful state of alert.
That was gunshots. That was gunshots. Just sit down. Turn the light off.
So this is where it gets creepy now. Now they call the cops, actually, yeah?
I'm at the old Liberty High School. There's shots fired. Please come here quick.
Are you guys in a safe spot right now, hiding?
Kind of, but not really.
Okay. And what can you necessarily hear?
I just hear them. I heard them mess with the door. Or it sounds like it.
Okay. Where does it sound like the shots came from?
Outside by on the north side.
Soon after, Officers from the local sheriff's department arrive at the scene, searching for the source of the disturbing gunfire.
That's a fair point, Tweedle, though. After somebody reports shooting, would there only be like 2 cops? I don't know how that works in the US. It's a good question.
Thank you all.
Yep.
We go over here.
You guys armed at all?
No, we have nothing.
Are you the callers?
Yes, yeah, we are.
So what happened?
Well, we're
back here.
We're in here filming a ghost video of all things, and I was kind of standing down here in the cellar, and it sounded like it had to have been like in this parking lot, just like 7 shots. So I ran up to him where he was up in the gymnasium, and we just heard like rattling on the door, and that's when we were like, yeah, we should probably call.
But now,
well,
things...
He still states, though, that he heard the railing and the door, so they probably think, oh yeah, let's actually check out what's actually going on in the house as well, because the dude that was shooting the gun outside was probably long gone.
Truly bizarre.
That's what I would
While
think.
Jake
They
and Noah
probably
wait
thought.
anxiously outside, their static cameras still rolling within the haunted school record the police officers entering and conducting their investigation. Although the authorities find no armed intruders, they do stumble upon something deeply unsettling.
Sheriff's Office, if you're in here, make yourself known.
Yep. Noise when the cops are in the building, actively looking for stuff. Trespassing of all things. Actually, good point. Yeah, pelagic, no kidding. So they actually state that they saw something disappear, but there was nobody in there later, right? This is a pretty weird case. This is really interesting, right? So that even the cops that should see like a lot of scary stuff were kind of freaked out a little bit.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what?
Let me just...
For real?
So right there on the second floor,
yes.
We were looking this way. I heard pitter patter, like that, along that, what would that be? The east wall? Yeah.
It looks kind of a proper cop car though too, so I'm like, maybe this actually unfolded this way.
He hears it at the end of the hallway, and as I'm taking my light down, I see something go, like no way.
Yeah, it's real same here.
We were like, no. But we were talking about you guys. We were like, let's just black out for a second. So we went completely black in there, and all of a sudden we heard movement behind us, and we just ran.
For real?
Because there's nobody in there.
Okay. Dude.
I've never seen anything like that before. No. That's actually scared me. Good luck.
Damn. All right, well.
A little bit
Great.
weird.
So if you guys need anything else or hear anything else,
yeah.
preferably if it's a human being, let us know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no
well,
kidding.
We appreciate you guys checking. Thank you guys so much.
Ironically, while Jake and Noah failed to uncover direct ghostly evidence at the notorious Liberty High School, it appears that the sheriff's department inadvertently encountered the supernatural presence they were searching for.
There's nobody in there, but there's something in there.
An inexplicable paranormal event, something genuinely terrifying.
So they don't show this here apparently in the video, but apparently one of the officers' wives commented on this video saying that he is still talking about this night, which just adds a little bit more fuel to this whole case, right? I would say, like, this is just so strange. I mean, they look like legit cops. Hey, Supreme, how's it going? And it just makes you wonder, I mean, there was that fair point that they were trespassing, so I wonder why the cops didn't say anything about that, but that's maybe a question for, I don't know, another night, I guess. I wonder, but it's just one of the pretty cool videos as of late. Like, I really enjoyed this, guys. Supreme, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just coming in at the tail end. I think for tonight we kind of have to call it slowly, because I also was like, I had a really bad like cold again, and I'm still feeling it a little bit right now. Like at nighttime it always gets bad, you know. So that's why I'm like, ooh, you know, I'm sweating a little. You can tell, like feeling like it's not really fever, but I'm just like heating up a little bit again, and I'm like, ugh, not feeling too well. Maybe we can squeeze if I find a short, nice one. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Hey, if you have missed it, I'm in a new house now. Finally have my own house. I have my own new office. Everything's set up now for streaming on the weekly. We will do it. We will do some horror gaming again. And some scary videos. And let's just watch one quick one. I don't know what this is. Might be crap, might be good. Another real scary video is caught on TikTok. And apparently somebody caught something really scary on the beach. Yeah. Menopause, sweetheart. Don't joke about that, I'm getting old, man. Thank you, Cole. I try to.
Kristen, who often posts her hiking adventures, traveling around different places, decides to hike up Mount Kosciuszko, the tallest mountain in Australia. Kristen sets up camp by herself, since the hike proved longer than expected. But as nighttime comes, she begins to hear someone or something moving around. As the woman describes her sleepless night, due to the strange sounds, footsteps can be heard somewhere outside. Then, something begins to aggressively shake her tent.
I don't think I've slept one single minute the entire night.
So,
it's just so
this is another creepy camping encounter, and that looks like a lot of wind.
There it is.
Oh, really? You did twiddle. That's
Kristen stays
unfortunate.
inside and spends the night, terrified, convincing herself it's just the wind.
Well,
After the
doesn't look that terrified. She's actually like
clear
braving
sounds
it
of
out
footsteps, many people in the comments don't think
pretty
this
well.
was simply the wind, but possibly some sort of wildlife like a dingo.
I would
Whether
say
this
it
is
was
case
the
or not,
wind.
It doesn't explain the human-like footsteps captured just before it moved her
Did we
tent.
hear those?
Animal or not, what do you think happened here?
Did we hear the human-like footsteps? I did not hear them. Ah, might be part of the ghost story, right? No, Colonel, it was just the rental at the time, and stuff, like, stopped at some point. It was so weird, like, I have to make a dedicated video about this eventually. It just stopped, and then I was investigating for months, and I was like, ugh. It's not really, like, clear what was going on, and I didn't want to fake stuff, so I was like, you know what? Just keep it on the down low. Was this a ghost ship? This is pretty cool, but is this something paranormal necessarily? We don't know. Boy playing at a table creating a video himself, Ingo skateboarding 12 years ago, capturing this scare activity.
Bruno!
This looks like an oldie but goldie clip. Man, this is really strange. I like the old videos.
Sí. Tipo, es de arquitecta.
This is pretty cool. It's new, says Tweedle. What? Really? Is it really that short?
Isn't that bizarre? I don't know. I got it
Huh.
out now, but
Yeah, I know this clip, I think. So that's just the neighbor's house? Where they captured something? One we go, says
same
Tweedle.
window, there's nothing there now, no matter what I do.
I figured, right, Tweedle? That seemed pretty short.
There's infrared. It was right there on that curtain. I know it, right on that side. It's back to normal. There's just nothing there. Infrared.
Also, it would really help to get a little bit more context, right? Because I think they captured that in a neighbor's home. It's a little Oh yeah, that's actually true. To be a little bit cautious about. I mean, this is really strange. But the music in those ones, right? And now where's the sky with a little bit of a filler? Nothing paranormal happening there, guys. So we're just gonna.
Tatiana recently moved into a new home in
All right,
Edmonton,
guys.
Canada.
Let's watch this.
One day, when talking to their new neighbors,
I don't know this one.
Gabrielle and Tatiana were told that the previous tenants of their house
I do my best to add
the
context.
unexplained sound of a little girl
This one
running
time.
and crying throughout the home. At first, Gabrielle and
Good
Tatiana
old
simply
Nukes Top 5.
dismissed the creepy stories as superstition, and they didn't give them a second thought. But then one night, when Tatiana is home alone, she begins to hear something absolutely terrifying.
Let's see what she caught.
Just watching this stupid TV show.
Familiar.
And I heard like some kind of sobbing, or like I can hear right now. Crying.
Oh, Tweedle, you know.
I thought it was the neighbors. But it's been
Was
going
talking
on for like
with
about,
him on Twitter,
I don't know, like 5-10 minutes.
and I know that he's pretty angry about that kind of stuff.
I can barely walk.
So I'm not familiar with this case. I have to look into this. Man, there's so much stuff.
Coming from downstairs.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe I am familiar with it. I am familiar with those creepy noises, that demonic stuff.
Not gonna go.
Yeah, they're all great, Supreme. Such great guys out of them. Yeah. Feels familiar. There's like this weird demonic thing, right?
It sounds like it's coming from our room, Gabe.
Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Oh, it's fake, says Tweedle. Definitely. I mean, I poop my pants too, probably. Oh, Rosanna, Colonel? Talking about Rosanna? Yeah, that is a pretty good case too. Well, Tweedle, the demonic stuff can sound like that though. Like, this is not the first case that I've heard. Similarly to what we're hearing right now. I mean,
As Tatiana slowly walks
pretty
down
hard
the
to
stairs,
put the
she
finger
records
on,
the
right?
horrifying audio of what sounds like a man moaning and weeping right inside the couple's downstairs bedroom. Tatiana is terrified, and for obvious
Yep.
reasons, she
Who
doesn't
would not be,
dare
right?
check inside the room. She calls Gabriel in a panic and tells him that there might be someone in the house.
Yep.
Luckily, he's only 5 minutes away and hurries home to confront whoever
Good for
it
her.
might be. When he arrives,
This is
he
kind of old.
searches
Yeah,
the
Tweedle, I
entire
feel like
home
I've
top to
seen it, but...
bottom, but no one there. The sobbing has now stopped, and he can't find anything in the house that could have caused the noise. Gabriel says that after this incident, they have heard other strange, unexplained noises in their home late at night. So,
That we
what
share
do you
with
think
them.
this could be? And what would you do if you heard the same sound?
Well, I would poop my pants. And I would question if that was
from
demonic.
your bedroom?
Yeah, I would.
Let me know down in the comments.
Bail, probably. Where's this guy? Little filler. Paranormal chick. But she has to tell us.
Imagine you're in downtown Los Angeles, in the back of a lift, when you look over and you see this unidentified person change into something else. Because that's exactly what happened with this witness. They captured what appears to be this unidentified man changing in what looks like into a demonic face. Now, right away, people are going to say it's just drugs. But how many times can we use that same excuse for things that we see odd, weird, paranormal, that have no explanation and that our brain right away tries to explain away? When do we pull the wool off our eyes? Take a look at this video, comment below, tell me what you think.
He's lit AF, right? I mean, sorry to say we're in the hub of drugs, but that's hard to say, right? I mean, his wise eyes, I wanted to say his eyes are white, but I don't know. You know, if he's really trippy looking. It's just really hard to say. Maybe he's in some different stuff to Weedle. We don't know what's going on here. They probably have some really rough medicados on those roads. Yeah. I say drugs. This is my personal, right? I mean, yeah, this was like laced with Skittles or something, I don't know. This must have been a hell of a trip. Yikes. Alright. Finally, that's over with. From Japan. Oh, one of those elevator videos, I like those. They're pretty unsettling. Oh yeah, battery missed. Ooh, yeah. Pretty creepy. And that's something else now. I feel like... Oh, that is pretty epic music for this kind of video. And, ooh, yeah, it's that channel that likes to use... Dude uses a lot of copyrighted content, so I'm like, ooh, not feeling too familiar with that. Sorry that I skipped that, but that seemed a little bit fishy. The Japanese are known for their non-tolerance with the copyrighted stuff. Oh, is that like... following a gin hunter, I suppose? Oh, is that a face? Oh, wow, yeah, now we see it. Ugh, that looks... What's this dude's name from the fucking Goonies? The one that lives in the basement. That's him.
Is there something with us?
Wow.
What's your name? You're not pushing that, are you?
Ah, I bet there is, Colonel, yeah. I feel like I've seen that a long time ago. I might have even featured it like many years. Haven't seen this in a long time. Yeah, that music is...
Hey, Lisa. Who's Lisa?
I know. Oh yeah, that is...
Alright, do not push that.
Seriously, none of you guys push that over to the X like that?
No.
You guys doing something underneath the table?
No.
Does that look like it moved all on its own?
Give it another shot, see what happens.
This is a pretty old clip. I don't know if this was ever really explained, but... Well, Supreme I did. It's a video.
Regular board straight to Captain Howdy. Not pushing that.
Wait. My hotel video, you should watch my hotel video from 2019, where I was investigating in a haunted hotel. There's some creepy stuff happening.
And you didn't push that over like that?
This is really cool, actually. None of it was faked, by the way, I swear.
There is
It's really
nothing
good stuff.
going on underneath
No.
Wow, that's pretty.
Yeah, it is, Colonel. I know that one. It's also old, right? It's like from Berlin, actually. They recorded that in Berlin. I recognized the accent. I loved that. Oh, the light turned on in the background. Oh! Was that the little rocking horse? Yeah, look. It's rocking away. Oh. Casper the Friendly Ghost struck again. I don't know this one. Oh, that's pretty cool too. Wow, don't know how they did that. But, well guys, I think that concludes our night's scary video reaction / live stream. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you weren't too bored tonight. We will get the show on the road now more often again. I try to do it almost weekly if I can. If not, I would also be up for the horror gaming again. My life schedule, Supreme, that's exactly what I'm curious about myself. It's either going to be Wednesday, I guess, Wednesdays, Thursdays, maybe Fridays. So right now, let's just try to... Guys, thank you so much for hanging out again. I try to come back on the weekly. I really do now. Life is better now. Life is more settled, which is really important for me. And maybe also some horror gaming. I feel like the scary videos, you know, people enjoyed more. And don't forget, I'm working on the new podcast right now. Bringing that first episode out, so but I don't know how that will go. So this will be like a new kind of piece of content. Tomorrow I'm trying to record the live reaction to a new scary video, which hopefully will go live on Friday. I hope everybody can enjoy it. If not, that's alright too. And yes, guys, you can rewind this episode. It will be unlisted after, so I'm not going to delete it. So feel free to catch up if you are interested. And I guess the live stream will now come back as it always is during the night time, like just the the regular scary video stream. I think people are always like watching that to sleep, so I'm just gonna put that back on. And once again, guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, since this was kind of the revival of the scary videos react, which yeah, I think was overdue, and I'm kind of happy that we did it. So yeah, guys, take care, everyone. I hope so. I'm gonna travel over the weekend, so I'm gonna be back on Tuesday. So I assume maybe we can squeeze another live in next week. But yeah, we'll make it work, guys. Somehow it'll be possible. Yeah, it was, guys, and it will be even better, the more often we do it. So I get more used to it too. Again, and just I'm still a bit under the weather. I feel like every time I'm live streaming, I kind of am over a sickness, just about. I can't tell you why that happens, but thank you. It's just a short flight. Yeah, Supreme. I wish I could, but it's a family trip kind of thing, so has to be done. Thank you, guys. All right, I hope I see you. I catch you next week. Also, next week is also a new police video episode. And this week, yeah, as I was saying, I think on Friday we will do a live react. Like, I'm not going to be live, but it's going to be a live reaction video. And hope to get that one started again, too. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you have all a great night or day, whatever time it might be for you. And yeah, thanks again. Can't wait to hang out with you again very soon.